As the clock struck midnight on a brand new year, 2026, I saw a lot of nostalgia about how 2026 should bring 2016 vibes. As someone whose 2016 was one of the busiest years of my life, I thought I would talk a little bit about the 2016 fashion trends that I followed during what I like to call my convention years. So, a little bit of background on me. My partner is a content creator and has been for over 10 years, and almost 10 years full time. So, let's take it back. Picture it, 2016. It was the golden age of YouTube. Gaming YouTubers were everywhere.
Yeah, we're going on tour for the thank you tour.
That's right.
I
Buy
see
tickets
Morgan
now.
judging this in the corner. She's not very happy about this
I
tour.
have carrots in my teeth.
Why don't you support us in our tour, Morgan?
Yeah, our
It's 2017.
Was that a look of support? Oh, that's rude.
2017, two men can tour together and it's okay.
It was the thing. And I was just a girl thrown into the world of going to gaming conventions and suddenly being surrounded by the people that I used to watch on YouTube every single day. Naturally, this gave me a lot of imposter syndrome. So during this period from like 2016 to 2019 is when I bought the most clothes and kept up with trends the most. So let's talk a little bit 2016's fashion trends. Here, this is one of my dresses. Okay, cold shoulders, first of all, were everywhere in 2016. You couldn't get a top without a little cold shoulder moment, and this dress was one of my favorite. I don't know if you're going to be able to see me full length in this YouTube video, but here, the slit, the Angelina leg, and I wore this a bunch of conventions, and to accentuate my dip-dyed green hair, because not only were we into cold shoulders and satin bomber jackets, we were also into dip dye. And in 2016, I dip dyed my hair green and would wear all the mauve liquid lipstick with it and committed to the monochromatic aesthetic. Also, this was a period of time where we all had ridiculously large cell phone cases. Case in point, I had a cactus case to match this bomber jacket. Satin bomber jackets were a cultural moment, and especially if you were a K-pop stan at this time, especially a K-pop stan on Tumblr, you wanted a satin bomber jacket. And now as someone who is also a K-pop stan on Tumblr during this time, I found this with an applique, and I thought I was living my best life. But before we take a look at some of the other major fashion trends of 2016, let's take a look at some of the other cold shoulder tops that I still have. This ribbed jersey material was everywhere. I also kind of still love this top. This made me feel like Lara Croft and Tomb Raider, and honestly, vibes. Okay, so we were obsessed with baby tees that were a little bit cropped because all these super skinny jeans of this era were about mid-rise. So this kind of crop that comes here is my favorite style of crop top, probably because of this era, and that was huge in 2016. So if you're looking to bring back the 2016 nostalgia and you want to embody the look, a mid-rise skinny jean with a longer crop top. Not a crop top up here, longer crop. Another cold shoulder moment in this wash, this dark kind of almost acid wash tie-dye was a moment that we had, especially if you wore a tattoo choker and listened to Halsey. This was the moment. Also, a good ringer tee got us through anything. Okay, this particular one I will never be able to get rid of because I met so many of my lifelong friends and people who made me nervous at the time at PAX South 2016. Here's some photos. Forever classic. A little ringer tee. Ringer tees were everywhere, especially with appliques. Now, bonus, if you love appliques, remember the alien applique era? We all yearned for Area 51. Let's discuss this outfit right here that I wore to PAX South. Pattern mixing at an all-time high with the Beetlejuice stripes and the boots. Let's have a moment for her. I still have the skirt, but I really can't find the top right now. The skirt. Now, if you really want to get 2016, you have to get yourself a beanie, preferably one, especially if you're adjacent to the geek chic subculture, which I was clearly going to gaming conventions. You need to find one that's kitschy, ironic. One like this with cat ears in meow period. Cats were a staple of 2010's fashion trends, and This one I could not live without. I wore this an embarrassing amount. I wore this so many times. Beanies became my thing from like 2016 to 2020. I wore them nonstop, but this one in particular, I could not stop wearing. And I really feel like it summarizes certain spaces and certain things that were going on in 2016. And if we were to bring about, I see a lot of people talking about how we don't want to bring 2016 back. It was a horrible year, or the kids on the internet are getting 2016 wrong. They're talking about 2010 to 2012. Regardless of your thoughts on this, I feel like this exemplifies the vibe, the yearn that so many people feel this nostalgia over. It was a simpler time on the internet. People were definitely chronically, even terminally online. Listen, I was on Tumblr, I know. But it was the last time we felt hope towards anything. It was the last time someone could just put on a cat video and go hee hee ha ha and truly escape. There were so many things going on in the content space. And especially if you were a weird internet kid, like clearly I was, this simplicity really is, I think, what people are yearning for. So if you want to bring back the vibes, bring back the YouTube cringe era, which is this. I still have so much of my Hot Topic merch from this time, like my Black Butler, like Tokyo Ghoul, like random anime merch that I had from this time. And I feel like that is what we're missing. Pop culture has truly kind of died. Anyway, let's look at more clothes. So this style of lace-up top was everywhere. On tops, on dresses. This one is on a dress, but very much in neutral color palettes. I personally still love this dress. We couldn't talk 2016 fashion without including a millennial pink top, especially this high neck. Iconic. I did get this in 2016. I did. And the last thing I'll talk about in our trip now, 2016 nostalgia lane today, big tank top, bralette. This was one of my favorite bralettes. These bralettes that had the extra strap here were everything. We wore them nonstop. And me, I wore these with spandex leggings. I didn't have Galaxy leggings back then. I do have my dream black milk leggings now, but I used to wear them with shiny spandex leggings, this top. This was like my go-to airplane outfit. It was comfy, it was cozy, and I thought I looked cute. If you want to go for the ultimate 2016 nostalgia, it's time to whip out those bralettes, babe, with all the extra straps. Live your 2016 summer vibes forever. Since I posted my last regular YouTube video that wasn't a YouTube short, I went from having 2,000 subscribers to almost 6,000 of you now. So thank you for watching my shorts, watching my nostalgia, and enjoying this trip down memory lane with me. It is healing. I get so many comments to tell me how healing it is for you to watch, and I just want to let you know that we're healing together, okay? Because it's very healing for me too. So thank you so much for watching this. If you made it this far, I know I'm a little all over the place. I don't really plan my videos. I kind of go in and just freestyle them at you. This is just the way I live. I'm just me. I don't know how to be anyone else but me. If you want to see me script something more coherent, let me know too. I'm open to any feedback. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.